Hello everyone. Quran, a barrier against religious wars in the Middle East. Summary of the story. Throughout history, the Middle East has been a scene of religious and social tensions. On the one hand, the Jews crucified Christ, and on the other hand, the Christians have persecuted the Jews for many centuries. These historical tensions have led to the need to compensate and rebuild the relations between these two religions. And it seems that in this direction, efforts have been made to implement the content of the Bible. In this space, the Quran has acted as a defense mechanism for the Middle East, so that if this scripture did not exist, the content of the Bible could lead to destruction and more crises in this region. This issue needs a deeper investigation to determine what the consequences of the absence of the Quran could have been. Logical propositions. History of religious tensions. Jews and Christians have been in tension with each other throughout history, which has led to persecution and violence. uh, Christian support of Jews. In an effort to make up for the past, Christians are now supporting Jews, and in this regard, they have tried to implement the content of the Bible. Existence of the Quran. As a holy text, the Quran has somehow acted as a barrier against the content of the Bible and has prevented the escalation of tensions. Consequences of the absence of Quran. If the Quran did not exist, the content of the Bible could lead to more destruction and crisis in the Middle East. Logical formula. If the Quran did not exist as a defense mechanism, then the content of the Bible could lead to the escalation of tensions and social and religious crisis in the Middle East. Commentary. This formula shows that the Quran not only served as a sacred text, but also as a stabilizing factor in the Middle East. The existence of the Quran as a different and independent text has prevented the escalation of violence and religious tensions and has somehow prevented the occurrence of bigger crises. Conclusion. As a defense mechanism for the Middle East, the Quran can be considered as a saving agent. This scripture has helped to balance the relationship between different religions by presenting different views of the content of the Bible. As a result, investigating the effects of the existence of Quran on the historical and current relations between uh, Jews and Christians is of great importance. If there was no Quran, considering the existence of the Bible, how would the situation in the Middle East be? Intensification of tensions and crisis in the Middle East, improving relations between Jews and Christians, unaffected by existing changes, increasing interfaith cooperation. Thank you so much for your attention.